What are you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. It's another day, it's another video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about 4 different types of wealth. Now, when you guys hear the word wealth, you probably automatically associate it with money. And to be honest, that's what most people do. And it's perfectly normal to do that. But again, like I said in this video today, I'm going to address 4 different types of wealth. So you guys open your eyes to what kind of wealth you may be looking for, what kind of wealth you may already have, what kind of wealth there is available out there. And hopefully by the end of the video, you're going to understand a little bit more about wealth in general and exactly what you're looking for in your life. But before we get into that today, I do want to say a quick thank you to you guys again, as always, for supporting the channel, for liking these videos, for commenting on these videos, for subscribing when you're new around here, and again, keep doing that, and also for sharing these videos with your friends. Please continue to do that. Please continue to help us grow. Keep the feedback up. Keep the good vibes up. Keep the positivity up. I'm loving it all. And as always, I'll give you guys the exact same treatment. So like I said, when we hear the word wealth, when people say the word wealth, we automatically think of money. And so for the first type of wealth, we're going to talk about financial wealth. Now this is the wealth that everybody knows about. Financial wealth. Having money. Making a lot of money. Being good with your finances. Not having to worry about money. Having a lot of money. Having abundance of money. And this is perfectly normal. I'm not going to go on about financial wealth too much. But this is one type of wealth, which again, many people know about. You may already have financial wealth. You may not have financial wealth. You may be looking for financial wealth. But I guarantee you, whatever you do, you're going to need financial wealth at some point along your journey. Financial wealth is all about how you manage your finances. Financial wealth comes from, you have multiple sources of income, you having a paycheck, a really big paycheck, you having a few different small paychecks, you having investments, you having properties, you having stocks, you having bonds, you having businesses. Financial wealth comes in many different forms, but financial wealth is mainly about money. Now, financial wealth does not come without financial literacy. It doesn't come about you managing your money. It doesn't come about you spending money wisely, budgeting, avoiding consumer debt, being smart with your money, using your money as a tool to grow more money, getting passive income. Financial wealth doesn't come without any of those. But like I said, I'm not going to talk about financial wealth too much today because most people already know about financial wealth. And if you don't know about financial wealth, there's an abundance of videos on this channel talking about financial wealth. Just type in wealth and you'll find enough videos on this channel. But not only on this channel, there's many more videos out and there on YouTube. Type in financial wealth, type in finances, type in anything like that. And even if you type in the word wealth, I guarantee you enough stuff to do with finances and wealth will come up. Number 2, social wealth. So social wealth is more to do with status, having power, having control, having the ability to tell other people what to do, having the ability to have an image. People know you as this person or that person because you have that social wealth. So naturally, people don't think of social wealth as a form of wealth. And it definitely is. Having that sense of power, having that sense of, people knowing who you are, having a powerful image, that's all social wealth. And the important word I said here is status, who you are. Are you a CFO of a company? Are you a CEO of a company? Are you somebody who knows a lot of people? Do you have a lot of connections? Is your name, someone to be heard of? Does your name ring a bell when people hear it? You may have heard of famous people, and you know them just because of their name. That's the social wealth I'm talking about. That's the status I'm talking about. You might not know who they are or what they do, but you've heard their name. You know that, they obviously have something important about them. So when it comes to social wealth, I really feel that this is very underrated because, again, if you have social wealth and your name is known, you're known around, trust me, you can have an impact on many people's lives. You can even, leverage that and use that to your benefit. Let's say you go out and you want something done for you, or you just want to, use your connection to do something. People hear your name, people hear your name about, people see you hitting their line, people see your name in an email, people hear your name at an event, or, they read your name somewhere, automatically it wakes them up, it catches their eye, gets them thinking, oh wait, that's the guy who does this, that's the girl who knows that, that's the girl who is the owner of this, that's the man who is in charge of this. That is that social wealth, that is that status. And so for example, when you see social media, you see people with a lot of following, millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, that's kind of like a social wealth, that's kind of like that status. But the only difference is, on there, it sometimes can be fake, whether that's bots or, whether it's whatever they did to get their followers. In real life, when you have that social wealth, you really have an important status. So make sure you guys also take the time to look at how you can develop your social wealth, how you can increase your status. This is going to make things a lot more convenient for you in your life. This is going to make things a lot more easier because, trust me, again, when you have a name, that rings bells, that shakes people about, that opens people's eyes, that opens people's ears, it makes things a lot easier. Whether you want things done, whether you want to connect yourself to someone, when you want information, when you need jobs done, again, your name is one that shines a light. 3, time wealth. This comes in the form of freedom. Time wealth or freedom is defined as having your own time to spend where you want it, how you want it, whenever you want it, with whoever you want it. And you guys who have been here around for a long time know that I love time wealth. Time wealth is so important to me. Just being able to be anywhere, with no worries, being able to do whatever you want with whoever you want. We're not even talking about money here, we're talking about the pure soul aspect of freedom. Imagine it. Imagine just being able to be wherever you want with no demands, nobody requesting things from you, you being able to decide whether you want to be somewhere or not be somewhere, deciding whether you want to go into work tomorrow, not go into work tomorrow, working from home, working from a beach, flying out tomorrow. All of these things I mentioned are to do with time wealth. This is freedom. And a couple of days ago, I made a video about the cost of financial freedom. Financial freedom also comes in the form of time freedom. So if you guys don't understand what I'm saying here, don't think purely about the money aspect. Think of creating a lifestyle for yourself where you set up your life so you can do whatever you want to. It doesn't matter, you can do whatever you want to. And it may be because your finances are covered. Maybe because your finances are not covered. But eventually, you're going to realize that once you have your finances covered, you will have that time freedom you want. Now, I've been in a situation in the past where I had that time freedom. I had, for a short period of time, that time wealth. It wasn't sustainable because I wasn't making enough money, but I lived it and I realized once you get that time freedom, trust me when I say you're going to want it forever. It's very addicting. Being able to do whatever you want and be wherever you want in your own time, on your own schedule, it's the best feeling. You don't have any demands to worry about. You don't have to listen to anyone else. It is your time and it's up to you what you do with it. So from this list, I think the most important one for me is definitely time wealth. Personally, I like it the best, but there's another one which is going to be point number 4, which is extremely important and probably, to be honest, the most important. So let's talk about point number 4 now. That is physical wealth. Now, it's pretty obvious here. Physical wealth is obviously your health. Now, this here is the glue that holds everything together. Without physical health, without being healthy, fit, your heart beating, being able to breathe, being able to see, being able to move, guess what? Everything else falls apart. So physical wealth is the one that holds everything together. Health is wealth, as they say, and that's quite obvious. Once you're healthy, once your brain, your organs, your body's working properly, then only then you can do the other things. It's no good being wherever you want in the world at any point in time if you can barely, survive. It's no good, having all the time in your world to yourself if you're not even healthy. It's no good having that financial wealth and having all the money in the world if you're not alive. And it's obviously no good, having all the connections in the world, having all the social status in the world, if you can't even show that you're physically fit, you're physically healthy, and you're able to actually enjoy your life. So physical wealth, how do you get physical wealth? Well, be in control of your health. So that goes for nutrition, exercise, sleep, drinking water, what you do with your body. All these things are to do with physical health. Physical health is wealth. Physical wealth is health. The same thing. A lot of you guys will probably want time freedom. A lot of you guys will probably want location freedom. Many of you guys will want money. But if you don't take care of your health, you will not get any of these things. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you don't take care of your health, unfortunately, you won't get any of the things I mentioned. So that means if you want social status, make sure you're eating right, make sure you're drinking right, make sure you're getting enough sleep. That means if you want, a lot of money. Make sure you're working a lot, make sure you're taking enough rest, make sure you're taking enough breaks. That means if you want to be anywhere in the world where you want, well, again, make sure you're doing the right things to your body. Make sure you're getting consistent exercise, getting sunlight, getting the right vitamins, getting everything you need to succeed in your life. And now I do want to say this. Points 1 and 2, the financial wealth and that social wealth. You can get them from many different jobs on this earth. Many different jobs will pay you a lot and give you that, good status. You'll be high up in the company, you'll be earning a lot. But at the same time, they will rob you of points 3 and 4. You have to be careful that you're not working 70, 80 hours a week just to get a lot of money. You have to be careful that you're not losing all your freedom, losing all your valuable time to do what you want because you're working so hard for someone, because you just want to get up in the company. A lot of the time, jobs will lure you in just because they want you to work hard, just because they know you can, see the opportunity of making money. And people get taken in by that. I really want to tell you guys, do not be that person who's so focused on social wealth and financial wealth and status and making money that you forget all about your health. You forget all about your freedom. Don't be so stuck in the system, being focused on getting a lot of money, getting 6 figures a year, but then only having 1 or 2 holidays each and every year, having a couple of weeks, vacation each and every year. Especially for those of you who don't like your job. If you do love your job, then it's not as bad. But if you don't like your job at all, you're sacrificing your health, you're sacrificing your time, you're sacrificing your freedom, all because you want to get a little bit of money, all because you want to, look good, have a good CV, or have all that kind of social status. Be careful you don't lose points 3 and 4 for points 1 and 2. If there's anything you guys can take away from this video, not only the fact there are 4 different types of wealth that I've mentioned in this video, but again, that you do not sacrifice your health, your freedom for just money and for social status. And that also goes for not using your bank account to try and look good, not eating the right foods, doing all the wrong things which are going to lead you to the wrong life. Don't be that person who gets caught up doing that. It's quite easy to do. It's very common, in fact, that people get so caught up in having a great job, getting a lot of money, working for a great company, being really high up in the company, working their way up in the company, but sacrificing their freedom, not going on vacation, not taking breaks, not getting enough sleep, not doing all the right things which will actually benefit themselves in the long run. So as always, I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, and I hope you guys could take something away from this video. And that, I hope you guys do continue to like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. Please check out those links in the description. As always, there's a lot going on there. Stocks, cryptocurrency, affiliate marketing, my smartwatches, loads more. Just check it out there. Lastly, tomorrow's Financial Friday, so make sure you guys are back here for that one. But thanks a lot for watching today's video, guys. That's for today's video, guys. Be back here tomorrow for Financial Friday. I got money to making, you got wealth to be chasing. See you guys tomorrow for Financial Friday. Peace.